Hello students, let us study salts. There are two definitions of salts. Salt is a chemical compound formed by the partial or complete replacement of the ionizable hydrogen atoms of an acid by a metallic ion or ammonium ion. Now here we will understand partial or complete replacement by taking two reactions. The first reaction is sodium, this is partial replacement. Okay, so sodium hydroxide when reacts with sulfuric acid gives sodium bisulfate plus water. Now sodium bisulfate here is an acid salt. So what is happening over here is partial replacement is taking place. This is partial replacement, right? Why? Because the one hydrogen of acid is remaining in the salt. So here this is one hydrogen. So this is partial replacement. Okay, this is partial replacement. Now in second reaction we will see that complete replacement of hydrogen atom is taking place. We will get here normal salt, that is Na2SO4 plus water, and this is complete replacement is taking place. Complete replacement. See here both the hydrogen of acid, if you look at this, both the hydrogen atoms from the acid is getting replaced over here, right? And we will get here normal salt. So this is complete replacement and this is partial replacement. Now let us take another definition. Salt is an ionic compound which dissociates in water to yield a positive ion other than H plus ion and negative ion other than OH minus ion. So you can also say that key salts are the chemical compound which will not have both the ions H plus and OH minus ion. So let us take this reaction to understand. Sodium chloride, if we add water, okay, so salts are the chemical compound which when dissolved in water gives positive ion other than H plus ion and negative ion other than OH minus ion. So here Na plus is the positive ion, okay, other than H plus ion, other than H plus means you are not getting H plus ion as the positive ion, and chloride is the negative ion here, negative ion other than OH minus ion, other than OH minus ion. So you are neither getting H plus ion nor OH minus ions. So it is prepared by neutralizing NaOH with acid. That example also you can take. NaOH plus HCl gives you NaCl plus water. So here you are not getting OH minus ion and you are not getting H plus ion. So you are getting a normal salt NaCl. So this is the second definition of salt. Now let us understand classification of salts. So first is acid salt. Acid salts are formed by the partial replacement of the replaceable H plus ion of an acid molecule by a basic radical. Now basic radical, when we say metallic or ammonium ions, these metallic radicals are all basic radicals and even ammonium ion. So again let us understand this by taking an example here. See sodium chloride, if we heat it with concentrated sulfuric acid below 200 degrees Celsius, we are getting acid salt NaHSO4 plus HCl. Now see, this is, we'll call it as dibasic acid. So it's not completely replacing both the hydrogen together. See, partial replacement, one hydrogen remains in the salt, and that is how we are getting acid salt. Or you can take another example, NaOH when reacts with sulfuric acid gives you NaHSO4 plus H2O. So here also the complete replacement is not taking place, it's only partial replacement. So let us understand all this by these points. Only one hydrogen ion from, you can say, dibasic or tribasic acid. Okay, di or tribasic, okay, acid is replaced by metallic ion, or you can say metallic radical. Right, here we will say from sulfuric acid it is replaced by the sodium ion, metallic radical is sodium ion here, and here our dibasic acid is sulfuric acid. Next point is it is formed when the amount of base taken is insufficient, means this is insufficient for complete neutralization. See, complete neutralization is not taking place, complete neutralization of the acid we will say. So here insufficient, we are taking insufficient amount of base, and that is why complete neutralization is not taking place. Third point we will say it contains replaceable H plus ions, you can say. It contains replaceable hydrogen atom in its molecule. Look at this. This is NaHSO4. So it contains one replaceable H atom, hydrogen atom in the molecule. Okay. And it shows all the properties. It shows all the properties of an acid in the solution. So this is acid salt. Now if you want to know the examples here, so these examples are sulfuric acid, all dibasic and tribasic acid. Sorry, the examples over here is, you can say, acid salt, no? NaHSO4, all bicarbonates, bisulfates, bisulfides are the examples. Okay, so these are the examples of acid salt. Right, now next is normal salts. So let us understand normal salts, all of you. So normal salts are formed by complete replacement of the replaceable hydrogen ion of an acid molecule by a basic radical. Now in this we will see that it is complete replacement is taking place. Let us take the example in the form of reaction. NaOH when reacts with HCl, you will get NaCl plus water. So here you can take monobasic, dibasic, but whatever you take, it will be complete replacement of hydrogen atoms. And that is how we are getting normal salts. So in normal salt, we will see that it is complete replacement of hydrogen ion from this acid molecule. By who is replacing? Sodium metal here, okay, or you can say ammonium ion can also. So here we will say all H ions are replaced from the acid. All H ions from the acid are replaced by metallic radical. Next we can also say that it is formed when the amount of base taken is sufficient, or you can say excess. Here the amount of base taken is sufficient, you can say, or we can take it in excess for complete neutralization, of the acid. Right, now third point we can say that here it contains replaceable hydrogen atoms. Here it does not contain replaceable, it does not contain any replaceable hydrogen atoms from the molecule. Next point is it does not show the properties of acid. It does not show the properties of an acid in the solution. So this is normal salt. Here the examples of normal salt are all of them. This here two examples are there: sodium chloride, sodium sulfate, sodium carbonate, you can say copper sulfate, sodium sulfite. Large number of normal salts are there. Okay, and these are the examples of normal salt. Now the third type of salt is, here we'll have basic salt. Basic salts are formed by partial replacement of hydroxyl ion. Now like here acid salt, partial replacement of hydrogen ion, and here partial replacement of hydroxyl ions, okay, or radicals of a diacidic or triacidic base with an acid radical. So here again let us take the example in the form of reaction when diacidic base reacts with HCl. So complete neutralization is not taking place, one OH remains in the salt and it is known as basic salt. See here, one OH remains in the salt, so now it is known as basic salt. So what it contains, it contains, basic salt contains a cation, means lead, here it is a cation, then a hydroxyl ion, and another one is an anion. So all these three are present in this basic salt. So a cation, it is a metallic, okay, and an hydroxyl ion from a base, and here of an acid, okay. So we have all these things. See, cation Pb here, hydroxyl ion and an anion. All these things are present. So the examples over here are, we have here Pb, we can have a PbOHCl, CuOH, NO3. This is formed by cupric hydroxide diacidic base, MgOH, Cl. So we will call this as basic magnesium chloride, basic cupric nitrate, and basic lead chloride. These are the names of these compounds. So we have understood three types of salt: acid salt, normal salt, and basic salt. Thank you, students.